Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to the review of a beautiful vintage mini pen. And I recently bought this pen with another Italian celluloid beauty, and this one cost me 250 lays, the equivalent of 48.97 euros or 54.77 US dollars. And we are talking about a beautiful lady size, the King Superior Italian fountain pen from the beginning of the 1930s. This is a wonderful, wonderful celluloid. Let me zoom a little bit, guys, and you can see this orange looking celluloid. Of course, it has a ring on top of it, definitely a lazy size. And the reason I know that this is a king is because we have this engraving right over here. I hope you can see it. So the king, and even a crown over there, a logo crown, superior, registered number 890. And a little bit of history lesson, my friends, before I continue. This was actually produced by a firm called Panini the King, and it was founded by Enrico Lattes in 1926, and it was founded in the town of Turin, Torino, Italia. The company changed its registered name to Safis in the 1930s. Safis Turin, the abbreviation of Società Anonima Fabbrica Italiana Stilografiche, Italian Fountain Pen Factory Incorporated Company, and Safi stayed in business till the mid 1950s. This particular pen, I told you, it is from the beginning of the 1930s, and I know that for a fact because it has an unusual filling mechanism. Here, unfortunately, the ring here at the end of it is loose, is broken practically, but it reveals an interesting filling mechanism. It's not a button filler, it certainly resembles a piston filler. And interesting, here we have a patent 4512, a patent 4512 from 1929, and this is the so-called the king filling mechanism. I will show you some pictures I found on the internet relating to this special filling mechanism. The actual pen is very nice. I simply love this pattern of the celluloid, this orange and yellow theme. Very nice. It certainly reminds me of the Parker Duofold that I have in my collection. I have a lady size Parker Duofold. Probably I will leave the link to that fountain pen at the end of this video. What is wrong about this pen is the fact that I don't have King gold nib. It is an Italian gold nib fitted to it, and I have in this case a Minerva 585 gold nib. But unfortunately enough, I don't know if you can see right here, but the tines, or at least one of the tine is missing. The iridium tipping is missing, and this is the reason this particular pen doesn't perform well at writing. Certainly, I need a replacement nib for it. The feeder seems to copy the feeder of the Parker, the American Parker from that period of time. But an interesting lady size fountain pen. And why not? I think that, or I will certainly try to do writing with it. It caps, as you can see, but I need to be very careful because that ring at the end is loose. But a pretty good size for a small pen. I have here my notepad, my friends. Okay, and I will try to do a small writing sample, but due to the fact that the times is the little ending of the nib is not in a good condition, you will see it doesn't write as good as I like to. I have here a Mont Blanc Royal Blue ink, and I will just dip gently it to the ink like this, and we'll try to write something with it. So let me see. Yes, I think I will do a little bit. I will change the angle of the camera, my friends. Let's see, like this, because I want you to see better the writing sample. Okay, so what do we have here, my friends? Let me zoom a little bit. I have here Italian fountain pen. The name is The King. Okay. The King Superior. This particular pen was made in Italy, in Turin or Torino, in the early 1930s. As you can see, it is fitted with a 14 karat 585 Minerva nib, not the original nib, and unfortunately enough, it writes like you see. What I'm curious is to see if we have a flex nib, and yes, my friends, it's a shame that it doesn't have a just look at it, wonderful. Let me see if we have some line variants. Yes, even line variants, very interesting. It does the signatures quite nice. In reverse writing, I think it's a no in reverse writing. And let me write to you and tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Too bad it has a faulty nib, but nevertheless a wonderful pen. I will say it has a little bit of a crack right over here, my friends. It has an unusual feeling mechanism. Let me see if I can get... Yes, I've managed to take out the small cap. What can I say, my friends? I don't think I overpaid. I paid, like I told you, I paid around 49 euros for it, or 55 American dollars. It has a gold nib, but not the original nib. But it is a wonderful Italian pen from the beginning of the 1930s in a wonderful, wonderful celluloid. It needs some restoration work, but I think I've done a great deal buying it at this price level. Tell me what you think in the comments, my friends. This was it's a small review. I will see you again in the next episode. Till then, bye bye, my friends, and God bless you all.